creativity, the creative industry, the cultural sector underpins society. Maybe we're asking the wrong questions. Maybe the questions we need to be answering is, what do we want society to look like? What does humanity need? And actually they're not siloing culture and cultural industries into a separate sector, so that the youth of today can see it as, actually, I am benefiting to the greater good. It has to be a holistic look, and that starts from education. We create it so that it's not seen as a nice to have, it's an essential, it's for survival.
The creative sectors can help overcome complex social and economic problems by really getting out of some of the silos we have about what defines a creative, be it a poet, an artist, to really step out to show how creative thinking and imagination can be applied to resolve or to address complex problems. So it's really a contribution to ways of working, thinking, and reimagining, perhaps offering a different perspective to old and entrenched challenges. A very good example to me is the reality of the global movement of people. That is something that I worked on for many years, and we all know how challenging and politically divisive the debates are on immigration and borders. And working with creatives, I really learned to appreciate how important it is, and how possible, in fact, it is to create a different viewpoint, a different perspective, a different language that really allows us to reconsider the fact that people move across borders and bring with them talent, creativity, ideas and energies in ways that can perhaps help us overcome some of the barriers between us and them that permeate so much of the debate.
I think the same level of, input and infrastructure and investment that has been done in some of the traditional sectors in business, those models aren't there yet. Very rarely is creative industry or cultural sector seen as a viable form of employment. The sector is built, particularly when you look at the fact that micro, small make up about 95% of the sector. Well, actually, they're then supported by 32% of freelancers. That is not a model that in a cost of living crisis you can survive off. So actually, how are we dealing with that? Is there a mentorship program? I would even go one step further. Is there a sponsorship program? How do you get those who have made it to the top to support those who want to enter, regardless of their background?